And those values have kind of come up with you till now as well.
Yeah, for sure. I went to Japan in 2017, I think 2018. I got a video about it on my channel called Japan Movie.
I remember seeing that.
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. It's a little bit embarrassing. Yeah. But it was like, when I went there, I was like, I'm in love.
How much Japanese did you know when you were over there?
I probably finished the first two Japan from Zero, Japanese from Zero books. And that was hot shit. When I got there, bro, I was like,
Oh yeah.
could read
You
the
should be able
signs.
to ask for directions and stuff, right?
Yeah, I could order food. I could count to probably 40. Could read some hiragana. I knew some Chinese kanji, and it kind of looked similar to Japanese. Yeah, I was a senior. It was like my junior summer coming into a senior, so I was like, I was doing a high school program, so it's kind of like, yeah, Japan, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You finished that second Japanese from Zero, and you're like, it's time. I'm on my way. I guess you talked a lot about getting values from Japanese culture. Would you say that time you went to Japan, you experienced maybe a culture shock though?
I'm half Vietnamese, and I had been to Vietnam a few times, and I've been to Hong Kong and stuff like that, so I'm like pretty well versed in Asian culture, even before going to Japan. So it wasn't that big of a culture shock to me as it was for like the other kids in my program that I was doing. It was still kind of interesting. It was really fun to see a lot of like the different ways they do things. Like the showers are all different. I was living in like a nice neighborhood. Like my host family is pretty well off, and it was still cool to see all these like businessmen walking around and stuff. Like here, I live in like Salt Lake City, which is mostly just like a big old suburb. So it's like nice seeing public transit and like so many restaurants. And maybe this is me just being in Tokyo for the first time, but just like everyone there is so stylish and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In every district in Tokyo, they have their own unique style. There's like if you Google it, there's like, this is the Roppongi style, the Shibuya style.
Yeah, I definitely went to Harajuku and it was like, whoa, what is that? Word. That was pretty cool.
Are you trying to deck out any of these outfits, James?
Let's see. I did go through a lot. I lived in Setagaya, and they're known for like their thrift stores and stuff. So I definitely hit up the thrift shops a lot. And yeah, it was kind of interesting also being like a foreigner in Japan and like having people. I'm pretty tall. I'm 6'1", so I was like looking over the whole vast field of just like shorter Japanese people.
Especially like on the subway, right?
Yeah, on the subway. It's like, and I could pick all my friends easy in like the crowds too. I know where all my friends are.
I'm sure they knew where you were too.
Yeah.